Yo, what is happening, everybody? It's the Athlete, and today what I have for you guys is just a little nice, chill, kind of kickback commentary about something that I haven't exactly addressed yet on this channel, and that's going to be my affiliation with sports and, what I do, where I'm going, because I'm sure a lot of you guys know exactly what I'm doing because you followed with my vlogging channel and stuff, but for those of you that don't, I play football. That is what I do. That is my main sport. I used to play basketball, but I just quit as of this last year. I didn't play my senior year just because it's not fun to me anymore. It's fun to go out and play some pickup games every now and then, but as a competitive, like high school sport where you got to be at practices and all that, I figured that since football is what's getting me an athletic scholarship, that I should really focus on training for that and doing that stuff other than wasting my time doing a sport that I'll probably never play again. So yeah, I'm just a solid, that's just what I do, is one sport, football, and I love it. So I was lucky enough to kind of get noticed early. I got noticed, I would say, my sophomore year, when we were on a trip in California. We were playing Orange Lutheran, and that game we just got absolutely crushed, absolutely demolished. And but some coach was there in attendance, and that coach happened to be Coach Hill from the University of Utah. So he saw my game. He called Coach Witt, the head coach up there, and he was like, "Dude, we got to get this guy." So later that night, he called me and he told Coach Peck. He called Coach Peck, my high school coach. He's like, "Well, we're gonna offer this guy a scholarship. We love what he's seen. He looks good." And yeah, so that's how I got my first scholarship. It was just after a terrible game. I honestly don't know how I even got it, still to this day. But yeah, that was my first experience, and I honestly, it's lucky. Like, I was just a sophomore. I was starting on the varsity team, which is a pretty big accomplishment for me, where I come from, and it was really just a little bit of luck and a little bit of hard work and dedication. So that was my first scholarship. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking and wondering about that. So I call myself the Athlete on YouTube and stuff just because I thought it was a cool, kind of unique name. Nobody really has it. And I thought it'd be kind of cool considering that I am going to college. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, I did end up getting about 22 full ride scholarships to a bunch of colleges. Again, it was a lot of hard work and a little bit of luck, as you guys see a little teabag there. But I got super lucky. I can't stress that enough. And I got offered a full ride a full ride athletic scholarship to Stanford, which I took. I went on tons and tons of visits. I went to multiple colleges, and I went around and saw, some of the coolest colleges ever. UW was absolutely insane. Utah being the home school, of course, you got to go check them out a lot. I was at a lot of their games. I still am probably going to be a Utah fan when I'm at Stanford, and when they do anything against Stanford, just because I've adopted Stanford. I love Stanford. So, yeah, so I went up to UW, Oregon State. I went over to Notre Dame on an official visit, which was absolutely awesome. That place is unreal. The vibe that you get when you're there is absolutely insane. It's ridiculous. You have to actually be there to experience it. So that was really, really fun. I've been extremely fortunate to go on these trips and kind of go see a lot of things that other people don't really get to see. But anyways, back to the Stanford scholarship. So I took that, and I will be attending Stanford come June 23rd, I believe, is the first day of class this summer. So graduation is coming up on June 5th. And that is just gonna be that's so close. Like, as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about how fast this year has gone by, and all the crap that I have to cram into this next month is gonna be absolutely insane. I'm gonna be in LA. I might be at my friend's cabin. I'm gonna be back to Stanford on the farm. I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of stuff. I still haven't even figured out my schedule for Stanford yet. There's a lot of things swimming in my head, and for the past week, we've been playing gotcha, so that's kind of been my focus. So I haven't really been in the whole gaming loop much. But yeah, guys, it's just this next month is going to be absolutely insane, and I just can't wait to share it with you guys. And yeah, so as far as other athletic things, I think that pretty much covers it. I play tight end in football. If you guys didn't know, I'm a tight end. I would say what landed me on the map, because I've gotten this question a lot. What put me on the map as far as, you know, recruiting goes? People are always like, "Oh, dude, how did you get recruited? How'd you start? Did somebody make phone calls? Did you reach out to anybody?" And what really put me on the map to a bunch of different schools was a 7-on-7 tournament down in Vegas. So what we did is, my head coach from high school, he puts together a team from Utah, and we take 2 players per team. He puts together 2 teams. He coaches one, and one of the other top coaches in Utah coaches the other. And so we put together 2 teams, and we take 2 kids from each school per team. So you could have up to 4 kids from a school going if you really wanted to. But he takes those players down to Vegas, and they compete against some of the best 7-on-7 teams from around the nation. My sophomore into my junior year, going into my junior year, was when we played Keyshawn Johnson's team, Keyshawn Johnson, however you say that. I'm not sure the correct pronunciation. Sorry if I'm obliterating that, but we played his team, and it was absolutely, oh my god, it was so sick. They had extreme athleticism. I mean, everybody that you play down there, like, this isn't a racist term like whatsoever, but everybody's just black. We were the only white team, and I mean, we had like maybe 1 or 2 black kids and a couple polys, but there's just a bunch of white kids coming in from Utah, and that year was, oh, it's so fun. We went down there, and our quarterback did really, really well, and we ended up taking first in the whole tournament. We won it in a really dramatic fashion in the finals. It came down to overtime. Both teams had 1 play, and one of our receivers ran a really, really good route, caught it, and they didn't have a chance to get more yards than we did. So that was really fun. We won that tournament, and I think that tournament, it put me on the map. Like, I did really well in that tournament. Like, I'm not being ignorant or arrogant. I know I killed it. Like, you know, you have that feeling when you're an athlete, like, hell yeah, I just did really good. And I got a lot of publicity. There was a bunch of interviews, guys interviewing me. I've never done like interviews before that, so it was kind of weird. But that's probably what put me on the map. If you guys ever have a chance to go to one of these like 7-on-7 tournaments or anything out of state to go compete on a national level, don't even hesitate. Just go get yourself out there, and trust me, you guys will have a lot of easier time trying to get recruited. And maybe you'll even end up like me. You'll get lucky, get a few scholarships, and get a pick where you're going to college and end up going to your dream school. So yeah, guys, I just have been looking back on this last year, and it's insane how fortunate I am and how lucky I am to be in the position that I'm in. So I just want to thank you guys again. I know we're coming up on 100 subscribers. We're about 20, 22, 23 subscribers away. So that's pretty awesome. I think it'd be really cool to hit 100 before I leave to college in a few weeks. But anyways, guys, I really appreciate all the things that you guys do, and I appreciate you guys for liking and commenting on this video. If you guys have any more questions, or you want a couple more tips about recruiting and stuff, go ahead, leave a comment and ask me what you guys want me to cover in the next commentary. And this has been The Athlete. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys next time.